Słuchacie radia UWM-FM. Uwierz w muzykę.
Poradnia, słucham. Proszę się uspokoić, po kolei. Słyszy pan głosy, tak? No i dźwięki też. Ciekawe. A jakie? A rzężą, syczą, dyszą i nie dają spać. Niech się pan nie denerwuje, to nieuleczalne jest, ale da się wytrzymać. Musi pan po prostu posłuchać specjalistów. Zakład Patologii Dźwięku we czwartki od 22 do północy. Same ciężkie przypadki.
Zaprasza Kazimierz Walkwasa.
Minęła godzina 22 w radio UWM-FM. Czas na Zakład Patologii Dźwięku. Nazywam się Kazimierz Walkwasa i zapraszam na 2-godzinną podróż do Chile. I to tak wspaniałą i cudowną, że nie musicie ruszać się w ogóle z miejsc. Dlaczego? Bo jesteśmy cały czas w Olsztynie, jesteśmy cały czas w Kortowie, ale jest z nami Victor, który jest rodowitym Chilijczykiem, nie zna prawie nic po polsku, choć tu mieszka od jakiegoś czasu i opowie nam o tym kraju, opowie nam o swojej muzyce, o swojej działalności muzycznej i artystycznej i opowie nam trochę o tym, jak to jest być metalowcem w Chile i czym to się różni od bycia metalowcem w Polsce. Mam nadzieję, że damy radę, bo będziemy mówić po angielsku w międzyczasie tłumacząc. Hola, Victor.
Hola.
Tak więc witamy serdecznie naszego gościa. You may now welcome you and your friends and we start our radio show with your band.
Thornafire.
Thornafire, yes?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
So let's start with the music and then we'll talk.
Let's get crazy.
With the
I think that's the title that we don't have to translate.
Leprosario Lazaretto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every fan of death will know the first part.
Yeah.
And Lazaret, it's quite well known from the old Polish that it's hospital.
Lazaretto. Yeah. Lazarus. It's biblical. From the Bible.
Yeah. Cmentarz, szpital trendowatych. To ostatni album Thornafire, który właśnie się niedawno tak bardzo ukazał, bo najświeższy, nie pierwszy, zespół istnieje od 98 roku, no i mamy okazję tutaj gościć lidera tego grupy, który mieszka od jakiegoś czasu w Olsztynie. Okay, so what's the plan with the band? You played for the many years in Chile, now you moved to Poland.
Yes.
With the band?
I am the band.
Więc to jest człowiek właśnie od zespołu.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Więc cały zespół przemieścił się do Polski. You moved whole the band to the Poland.
Yeah, the plans
Because
are...
you were the band.
No, it sounds arrogant, but most is the true. I make the graphics, the music, the tours, and everything. So now it's something. It's not against the people around. It's just that I'm hard to manage socials with people. So it's like I was telling to you before. Most like Dave Mustaine. He's a solitary guy, and he managed all the concepts. And some people are good for team up together with others, and some people are solitary, like they can manage the things by themselves.
Więc Victor mówi, że tak jak Dave Mustaine, on jest człowiekiem, który w większości pracuje sam, wszystko sam ogarnia i nie jest bardzo socjalnym człowiekiem, więc niektórzy tworzą zespoły jako zespoły ludzi, które tworzą wszystko razem, a są takie jak właśnie wspomniany Dave Mustaine i Victor, który po prostu ciągnie to wszystko sam i dobiera sobie ludzi, którzy idą za nim, trochę tutaj dopowiadając to, co opowiadał wcześniej mi, ciągną za nim i jadą tym samym prądem i w danym momencie tworzą z nim tą muzykę i te dźwięki. A to, jak Thornafire już wcześniej pojawił się w Zakładzie Patologii, Dźwięku, to jak liczę, to 6. album, który zespół wydał od 98 roku, więc nie jest to krótka historia. So you've been to Europe many times before, yes?
Yeah, I was making tours. The history, to make it short, my first tour I wanted to tour America, I think, was along with Monstrosity, some death metal band, and I was not able, so I was confused, and I was curious about Europe, because I like more the European metal is more mystical than American. So for some coincidences, I managed the first tour, and I managed at the end 6 tours all over Europe, Germany, England, Ireland.
With Thornafire?
With Thornafire, Poland too, Czech Republic, Netherlands. So yeah, this was the thing.
Więc nie pierwszy raz jest w Europie. 6 tras odbył po naszym kontynencie już od wielu lat i bardziej mu się Europa podoba, bo jest bardziej mistyczna niż Ameryka. I to coś, co jest bardziej nieodkryte w metalu, chyba go pociąga niż sama taka techniczna nawalanka. So okay, why Poland?
I always was. What do you mean now?
Yeah, now. So how long are you in Poland and why Poland?
And since 2 years, more than 2 years, and I have my girlfriend is from Poland, from this city, from Olsztyn. Agnieszka, hello, how are you? She's in the living room, listening to this program. Yeah, for sure.
Więc od ponad 2 lat mieszka w Olsztynie ze względu na Agnieszkę, więc już wszystko jasne i tu chyba postawimy małą kropkę i wrócimy do spraw bardziej mistycznych i metalowych niż Living Room i dziewczyny. Thornafire z innego niż najnowszy materiał. O.
Last formidable demonstration must not. He will not be saved by the lamb, will be torn by the beast.
Okay, let's Victor talk about what you are doing in Poland, because you're not sitting and watching commercials or TV shows. You are working.
Yes.
What you have done before in Chile. So what do you do? Also, I'm sorry, I'll translate. Pytam Wiktora o to, co robi tu w Polsce, bo robi coś, co robił wcześniej w Chile. Nie siedzi z założonymi nogami u dziewczyny na kanapie.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to begin this answer. For me, the things are pretty unusual, and I think I have to call it magic. Mostly of the things that happens. So, just I didn't have any plan of nothing. I make my fantastic girlfriend, and just I told to her some months before that I will like to paint, to draw, just like an impulse. And since 3 years already, I'm a cover artist because I was before doing cover arts, but I was not convinced about it. And I'm living of it. It means that I'm working the full week. Doing graphics is not a hobby, so I'm cover artist, and I started to jump into the video because I'm a freak about the footage and films. So I started with the cover arts, graphic design, which is more boring, and now I'm into graphics like videos and stuff like that.
Więc zajmował się robieniem grafik i okładek od jakichś paru lat, no ale też nagle doznał jakiegoś osiągnięcia tu w Polsce, że on chce się tym zajmować pełnoskalowo i tak też zaczął. No i teraz doszło do tego, że poza robieniem grafik do okładek zaczął robić się też wideo. So let's talk about this video. What kind of video you do?
Yeah, I started to jump into the making films, because I like arts in general, and I love music, but as well I like cinema, not for just short. Sorry.
No playing with pearls.
Yeah. So I slowly started to have interest on make films and represent something with it. So make it shortly. I'm doing lyric videos, and soon I will start to make video clips.
Więc zajmuje się, jest zafascynowany sztuką, wcześniej grafiki, teraz wideo, więc zaczął robić tak zwane lyrics video, ostatnio bardzo popularne, czegoś jeszcze, którego jeszcze nie było kilkadziesiąt lat temu, a teraz, czy kilkanaście lat temu, teraz istnieje, bardzo popularne i wiele zespołów to a niedługo Wiktor chce zająć się kręceniem teledysków. So okay, now we'll play the band that it's very familiar for me because I'm a very big fan of Pentagram.
Yeah.
And of Pentagram of USA. And whenever I was searching for the music in the 90s and at the beginning of this century, I always find some new stuff, but this was Pentagram, not my Pentagram, but this was some other hellish Pentagram, and as I found from Chile. This is very well known band also. They play from 85. But they have only 2 albums.
Yeah.
You have 6.
Yeah.
Więc mówiąc pokrótce, teraz zagramy zespół Pentagram z Chile, który znam od wielu lat, bo zawsze jak szukałem pentagramu z Ameryki, w pod koniec lat 90. czy na początku 2000 na różnych serwisach, gdzie można było znaleźć muzykę. Trafiał mi się pentagram, którego nie znam. Okazywało się, że to był ten pentagram chilijski. Grają do 85 roku. Tylko dwa albumy na koncie. Właśnie dopiero co wychodzi drugi. The second one is just releasing.
They are about to release the second album this year.
You like this band?
Pentagram?
Yeah? You choose it as the first one for this show.
Because it's the best Chilean underground metal band. It's the best one because
they just released the second album. That's why underground.
it's like blasphemy. They have only 2 albums and they are very important. It's like they are, for some reason, they are not releasing more albums. Pentagram is during the 80s where were hard times. They released this music. And for example, we the Chileans are I think we are pretty evil people, and it's good that we when the metal start to appear, they choose this way to play metal, this wicked and evil thrash death metal.
Aha. Czyli chodzi o to, że pentagram, czyli są, jak on mówi, poniekąd złymi ludźmi i że ten dziwaczny i zły styl wybierają. I dlatego jest ten pentagram taki kultowy, bo tak jak Blasphemy, mają tylko 2 materiały i nic więcej nie potrzeba. I to jest to. Pentagram, The Malefice.
Sacrificial blood. jesteście w dobrych rękach.
You convince me they are cool band.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good mix of punk, thrash, death metal.
Yeah. Przekonał mnie, że to jest kultowy zespół. Jest to coś, co rzeczywiście łupie, trzepie i takie jest jak trzeba. Prawdziwe. Za to chilijski metal moim zdaniem jest marką samą w sobie w Polsce. Chyba nawet lepszą niż chilijskie wino. So I think that Chile's metal is a better brand than Chile's wine in Poland.
I don't know.
Well, they quite popular.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your graphics. You offer your service for everyone or everyone who is playing cool and right metal?
Do
you make with pop?
Of course. No, my main interest until today, I don't deal with so much with I don't like gore and sadism stuff. I like sadistic stuff. I think it's violence and for no reason. I like wicked bands and wicked musicians.
Okej, czyli gore metal nie wchodzi w grę, bo to przemoc i gore mu się nie podoba. Ale taka bez sensu. Ale jak zło i pokręcone, to już tak. Naked evil ladies are okay.
No, I don't manage sadism and this kind of stuff. I don't know. I still up today. No one's. Of course, I like Vincent Luke from the covers of Cannibal Corpse, Butcher at Beard. I like his way to this like Italian horror, pretty disgusting stuff from the first covers of Cannibal Corpse, Butcher at Beard mostly. But I don't feel these vibes for sadism and zombies. I like more magical stuff. Like I don't know. I think I pretty much the style of Andreas Marschall, the cover artist from Sodom and Blind Guardian, this German guy. That is more into magical fantasy and horror stuff. I like more this kind of things.
Więc jeśli owszem, chcielibyście zatrudnić Wiktora, to w stylu bardziej wczesnych okładek Kanibali, bo one były artystyczne i trochę we włoskim stylu horroru, ale gore slasher to nie on, natomiast bardziej w stylu takich magicznych i romantycznych, pewnie smokowych, bo skoro wymienił Niemcy, to tak musi być, klimatów, to tak.
Yeah, that's true. And I like to criticize the society. I like this critic again. When you make critics about how the times are going and how the people are living. I like these ways too. So mostly I work with the...
czyli jeszcze chłopaki, które grają społeczny, jakiś na przykład jak mu tam crossover albo trash, tam znajdą też uznanie u Wiktora w jego stylu działania.
So mostly of the time I'm working with the death metal, trash metal bands and some heavy wicked metal bands. So and actually I work with rock musicians too. More blues, rock blues. I like all this kind of wicked.
So what the service you offer?
I offer in cover arts is the main thing, and as well I'm video edition, post production I think it's called. These kind of videos for someone to make footage and I can make edition or release some commercials for social media or lyric videos, which is another way to release some song plus some visuals. And soon I will start to do video clips. I don't want to announce the name of the band, but I have to make a video for a German band. I think it's called Creator. No, it's this shit. I have to make a video, so I will start slowly to move into make video clips, which is a pretty interesting way to communicate.
Więc Wiktor robi głównie okładki, ale też i grafiki, ale też zaczyna robić z postprodukcją wideo, czyli liryczne wideo, czy jakiś materiał promocyjny social media takie rzeczy wytwarza. Niedługo bierze się za teledysk dla niemieckiego zespołu, którego nazwy oczywiście na razie nie zdradzi i nie jest to bynajmniej kreator na całe szczęście, bo Wiktor robi chyba dla dobrych zespołów, a kreator nie jest już dobrym zespołem.
Dobry.
No, tak. No, więc Marcin pytał, jakie słowa Wiktor zna po polsku, to już wie, jakie zna. Jedziemy dalej, teraz będzie zespół Sadism. Sadism you don't like in the cover art, but you like in the music.
No, everything. The cover art is raw and I like it too.
Yeah.
This pentagram shit is amazing.
So what about the band Sadism?
Sadism is trash. This band is pretty influenced by Possessed Morbid Angel, I think. And they released this demo and well, at the end of the 80s, they hit the brains of these kids metalheads. So where they were one of the major death metal bands, and they're pretty loyal to death metal until today because they are still playing this style. They don't change their motto, you know. They are still playing death metal.
Czyli zespół, który od końca lat 80. nawala taki sam klasyczny death metal i nie przejmuje się tym, jak zmienia się świat. Sadism. Więc, drogie dzieci, jeśli byście chcieli mieć grafiki z południowoamerykańskim kultowym metalowym pazurem, to jest to właśnie miejsce, gdzie możecie je zdobyć. Link do Wiktora znajdziecie oczywiście gdzieś tam na zakładzie Patologii Dźwięku w opisie naszej dzisiejszej audycji. A tymczasem rozmawiamy o tym, jak to jest z tym metalem w Chile, bo całą resztę zobaczycie sobie na portfolio Wiktora, na jego fanpage'u, który jest oczywiście do znalezienia i tam najlepiej to widać. On nie musi o tym opowiadać. So, tell me how it started that you became a metal fan.
It's pretty interesting, man. When I was a kid, I have a difficult childhood. I don't know. When I was a kid, my family was violent. So metal in resume was like a way to escape from this shitty environment. So I remember that I was curious about music, and I never liked pop, and I like kind of it's a little shitty confession, but my band before metal was Def Leppard, and I like this way that they play. Because I have access to radio, I didn't know it was Melomaniac. I know it was collecting albums and stuff like that. So to make it shortly, when we were kids, like 12 or 13 years old, a guy in my neighborhood, he showed me up Ride the Lightning from Metallica, and I was completely shocked, man.
Więc zapytałem się go, jak został metalowcem. Mówi, że cóż, to trochę tak jak rozmawialiśmy przed audycją, że metal rodzi się w tych najgorszych, najsmutniejszych i najmniej przyjaznych miejscach życia, jak Zagłębie Rury, Śląsk czy gdzieś, czy Birmingham. I tam z tego trudnego życia się rodzi właśnie metal, jego dźwięki, pogoń za metalem. Tak samo było u Wiktora. Trudne i dzieciństwo z przemocą. No i jego pierwszym ulubionym zespołem był Def Leppard, bo takie rzeczy słyszał w radio, aż jak miał 12-13 lat, usłyszał od starszego kolegi Ride the Lightning Metalliki.
Yeah, true. And after I liked the aesthetics and this music, I remember that my parents didn't like it, and everyone didn't like it because they call it like noise, and this was the deal in the end of the 80s that was like forbidden culture and completely underground shit, and you have to find specific friends, and they will present into another guys, and you will for some reaching concerts were completely underground stuff. So was like or you can become gothic, punk, or metalhead, because all of them were like underground cultures, completely Spanish.
Więc oczywiście nikt nie lubił i nie popierał jego zapatrywań muzycznych pod koniec lat 80., bo to był muzyczny chaos, więc starsi słuchacze w tym na pewno się odnajdą. I trzeba było znaleźć sobie bardzo specyficznych znajomych, żeby znaleźć pokrewne dusze. Można było zostać wtedy, było to trochę tak jak pod koniec lat 80. w Polsce, punkiem, gotem albo metalem. We have skins also. You don't have skinheads?
In South America, it's completely forbidden to have skinheads. They have to keep themselves, you know.
Cool.
Sorry for the Latino skinheads. Yeah.
That's why you like black metal skinhead bands in your country. Yeah, or in South America, this crazy Nazi black metal stuff that is popular in South America.
Yeah, because it's crazy. It's like post-apocalyptic shit. I don't know.
You didn't have chance to see what's skinheads and Nazi stuff.
No, man. No.
Czyli tak jak rozumiemy, w ogóle Południowa Ameryka nie kuma skinheadowskiego, nazistowskiego klimatu, stąd w ogóle tam nie było nigdy, stąd u nich popularnością cieszą się takie zespoły. Skinheadów nigdy nie było, no jeżeli też. Więc no, jak widać, pewne rzeczy się w życiu i w świecie nie zazębiają, mijają się czasem bokiem i jest to bardzo też ciekawe. No dobrze. So let's go further with the music. That will be Criminal.
Yeah, it's the same guy from Pentagram. It's Khaled Anton Reisenegger. It's a tough guy there in Chile with metal.
Reisenegger. Typical.
I know the guy, so don't make any comment.
Okay. It's just the surname.
Yeah.
But the great music.
Yeah.
Powiem wam, drodzy słuchacze, że Wiktor przyniósł tutaj pełen zestaw 24 bardzo krótko wybranych zespołów z Chile. Każdy z nich jest sztosem. Nie starczy nam czasu na wszystkie. Być może spotkamy się jeszcze raz, żeby pokrótce przedstawić tylko scenę z Chile. Ale ja myślę, że bo widzę, jak to się dzieje na forum, jednym czy drugim. Ktoś pisze, że Chile black metal, Chile death metal i to już wiadomo, że to jest coś konkretnego, mocnego i zdecydowanego, bo scena z Chile jest dobrze znana raczej w Polsce i wiadomo, że jest to znak jakości lepszy niż, jak wspomniałem, wino z Chile. So okay, Victor, so how to be young in the metal younger in the end of in the 90s, 80s and the beginning of 90s in Chile. It was hard. It was very easy to lose your T-shirt or hair by the professors at school or something like that.
It was very crazy times, but the metal, the people love it. I don't know, the difference I think from Europe to South America is that South Americans take metal more like a feeling, like football. For them, they cannot explain why they like so much, but they say it's like a feeling. So to make a resume, it was very social. Metal was pretty social and a live thing. Like the people were each day living the metal thing, not so much like I don't know, more like waiting for something. It was a living thing, concerts, and even with all the troubles, people were completely active. And now it started to be more metal. It started to be more weekend stuff, in my opinion. It's changed a lot.
Czyli Wiktor opowiada o tym, że dla niego i dla jego pokolenia wtedy, w tamtych czasach, metal był czymś w sumie podobnym jak dla mnie i dla chyba mojego pokolenia. Że to było czymś, czym się żyło. Fakt, że byliśmy młodsi wtedy. We were younger.
And as you say that our parents were paying the bills, so it's completely fucking different time. Yeah.
Więc wtedy rodzice płacili za nas rachunki, więc mieliśmy więcej czasu. Ale po drugie, żyło się tym metalem i on był bardziej na co dzień. I ludzie żyli bardziej blisko siebie niż to, co się dzieje dzisiaj. Tak, ale to jest rzeczywiście podobne do tego z opowieści z ludzi, którzy w tamtych czasach w naszym kraju wchodzili w bycie metalu. How about this? Because as we talked, the beginning of the 90s, end of the 80s is a time of violence and robbing among the metalheads in Poland. It was very easy to lose your patch, lose your T-shirt, lose your badge, anything that you had that was connected with some kind of music or like that.
For us?
Yeah, how it was in Chile?
It was a little different because I remember that it's not. Every country is different, and I respect all the success situations. And for us, metalheads we for example were fans of metal, that they were more raw, and these guys they were collectors of these albums from Iron Maiden, because you can get these albums everywhere. In record stores, but metal was more difficult to find. So these guys were the ones that were fighting with metalheads, and metalheads don't want them in the concerts, and they baptize them and they call them Kuma aggressor, which means someone that is aggressive and is like a animal, and not it came to the concert just to make mess, crashing the toilets and stuff like that. So
Bydło in Polish.
Yeah, so metalheads they fight constantly with these fake metalheads. Where these guys that were collectors of Iron Maiden, because Iron Maiden, I remember in middle of the 80s, Iron Maiden was like a violent band because they represent these evil creatures, and was a mess. And these people, when you were the most violent guy in the gang, you were fan of Iron Maiden, I remember. And they have cheaty cheers, cheaty headcuts.
So the most violent were the fans of Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, I think so. Because for everyone in Chile was like Iron Maiden was the most cheaty, violent, satanic band, you know?
No, czyli słuchajcie, w 80-tych latach to był najbardziej mroczny, satanistyczny i zły zespół w Chile. Iron Man, jeśli ktoś był najbardziej agresywny i brutalny w gangu, to był fanem Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Patrzcie, jak to się śmiesznie odwraca, ponieważ Iron Maiden miał najwięcej staffu sprzedawanego i oni go zbierali.
Yeah,
można było go zdobyć, bo był najbardziej dostępny. Nawet w 80-tych latach były winyle przecież Iron Maiden wydane w Polsce.
So was I think Iron Maiden and can be Deep Purple, I don't know. These things that you can have easy access to the tapes in the record stores. But metal was in Chile because was not the record stores. They don't reproduce Slayer. They don't make reproductions of Morbid Angel, stuff like that. Were completely underground for us. So these guys that have these tapes or this music, they were guys that travels outside. And they get somehow these albums and they bring them to Chile, but it was not like this Iron Maiden stuff. Like I remember, Iron Maiden you can find everywhere, so it was more massive. So this is what the difference.
Czyli on mówi tu o różnicy między undergroundem, który się rozpowszechniał gdzieś pomiędzy ludźmi, kto przywoził z zagranicy. No i Iron Maiden, który był dostępny wszędzie, można było kupić w sklepie, czyli tak jak w Polsce. So tape trading and this kind of stuff started to be the most important thing for the underground kids.
Yeah, was underground, and in Chile, as you say that you have here people stealing your patches and T-shirts. For us, the difference was that the wealthy class of Chile, they have access to instruments and traveling. So in metal, for example, if you hear the lyrics of Creator are more related with the working class and the life that is hard. But for Chileans, it's nothing against them. But when the beginning of metal was from the wealthy guys. And because they have access to travel, so they have access to everything, instruments.
So the same like in Poland.
Yeah, so
somebody must bring this stuff for the masses.
Yeah, so but in Chile was this confusion that metal, in my opinion, if you check out American bands, European bands, is more the scream of the working class. But for Chileans, represents is this shitty thing that is for the wealthy class. They have access to the instruments, so they are better than the poor. So this competition is social shit. I don't have anything against it. It's just what it happens, you know.
Więc tutaj on opowiada o ciekawej rzeczy, bo o tym, że metal był tym krzykiem klasy pracującej w tych właśnie najbardziej zurbanizowanych i uprzemysłowionych regionów. A w Chile tu akurat był taki paradoks, podejrzewam, że jak w PRL-u, jak w wszystkich biednych miejscach, że do tego najlepszego, najświeższego metalu i do instrumentów miała ta najlepiej uprzywilejowana klasa, która zawsze była, jest i będzie, bo oni mieli dostęp i do instrumentów, i do wyjazdów na zachód, więc mogli przywozić muzykę, płyty, kasety stamtąd i dostarczać je dla dopiero później zarażać nią klasy te niżej uprzywilejowane, czy niżej uposażone. Ale to jest normalne i tak zawsze było. Vibron?
Yeah, Vibron.
Yeah.
It's Argentinian bands. I want to make a parenthesis. They are not Chileans, but I thought that I should bring this band to this program because they are pretty kick-ass death metal band.
Okay, we don't know that, so let's kick with this stuff.
Yeah.
Maciek writes that you're lucky bastards that you didn't have to get known of all the lineups, all the discography, not to lose the t-shirts, and you're fucking lucky bastards.
Yeah, differences.
Now, so we all heard that all the time that South American scene is so aggressive, but now we hear that we were so fucking aggressive.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, crazy. I'm scared.
Więc tak, drodzy słuchacze, właśnie został obalony mit, że południowoamerykańska scena jest taka dzika, szalona i agresywna. Nie, to my byliśmy tacy dzicy, szaloni, agresywni i porąbani jak nikt inny na świecie, bo taka u nas była bida, a u nich była inna.
Tak.
Okay, so how's the scene today? How is it like today?
Yeah,
because everything changes in Poland. It's also different stage. How you see the Polish metal heads are different. The old guys are different, and the young metal heads are different. How is it in your country?
Yeah, it's completely different. But at the same time, it's a phenomenon. Like I told you, because metal, we don't have names outside. All the stuff that we are playing is underground. But people somehow are passionate with metal. They don't know how, or for me, it's related with these football feelings. People have hard lives, bad salaries, and metal is something that brings you good feelings and for free.
But they are still metalheads, or they are more like weekend metals.
The old guys start to be very into party because they lose the war, the dreams, and they are very into drugs and alcohol. So they are
Just like we, but with metal.
yeah, exactly.
Okej, I'll translate. Rozmawiamy o tym, jaki jest metal dzisiaj w Chile. Jak się zmienił, bo zmienił się bardzo. Jak inni są metalowcy, którzy są starzy, tacy jak ja, albo jeszcze starsi. A jak są ci, którzy mają 20 kilka lat, albo jeszcze kilkanaście, to zupełnie inni ludzie i klimaty. W Chile było to inaczej. On mówi, że starsi po prostu stracili sen i marzenia, więc są bardziej w alkoholu i narkotykach. Ja żartuję, że tak jak my, tylko że my cały czas z metalem. Okay, so how the young one?
Is the Jones are they don't have the stress of the 80s. In the 80s was different times. People
They have other different stress that we probably don't understand. And
Yeah.
feel.
I remember in the 80s, even in South America, we have this threat of the Cold War and this atomic big explosion of the planet. So people were more, the cinema were more crazy, the music was crazy. And the kids now, the two parents are working. They have, it's more vaccines for everything. It's more comfort, microwaves. It's a more comfortable life. So they don't have hungry. And for me, this is difference of metal. But at the same time, I not hate modern metal because each time have the different pulls. So the people nowadays, they are feeling different things. And the feelings that we have in the 80s and 90s, you cannot reproduce nowadays. So this is what is happening.
Więc zupełnie inny jest, bo zupełnie inne są odczucia. Jest dużo łatwiej, inne życie jest, nie głodują, dwoje rodzice pracuje. No, tak jak trochę u nas, but it changes lately. No water, war, very close to Poland, and atomic war.
Yeah.
Since it's now more open than
At the 80s.
Than in the 80s.
Yeah, the world is, I don't know, it's constantly changing and people don't want trouble. So, like I told you, the 80s were different times and this affects completely the metal because metal was mixed with punk and was wild sound. And now the modern metal, like I told you, I don't have anything against the style.
I think that the metal more comes into the old style than into more modern metal, because maybe I'm not so much into modern metal, but I see that the metal these times is taking a lot of from the going
Mainstream.
back to the 80s, 90s, and playing their aggressive and mixing music with dark wave or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's changing and still is alive.
And this is the most important, that still is alive because it mixes with everything.
Yeah, this is hard because
Like mushrooms, they eat everything and make more of themselves.
Even if you criticize the modern times, still the thing is alive. So it's like hard to kill, hard to kill music thing.
Więc metal się zmienił, my się zmieniliśmy, cały czas, choć znowu wracamy do brzmień i szaleństwa wcześniejszych lat, bo znów zagłada atomowa nam i wszelka inna nam zagraża. No ale dzięki temu metal się kręci i konsumuje wszystko i jeszcze więcej i przerabia na siebie samego. Dzięki temu jest żywy i bogatszy. Undergrowth or Reginant?
Undergrowth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't play with that.
Yeah, sorry.
I could
So this is also the band who moves from Chile to first to Sweden, then to Germany.
Yeah, it's
But they still exist.
still exists, and mainly the Álvaro Lillo, the bass player, is now playing in Batain, the Swedish black metal band, since 15 years or something like that.
Ah,
And they have this crazy history. So he jumped from Undercroft to Batain.
so that's cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But he doesn't play in Undercroft anymore.
No, it's not playing in Undercroft. So I mean, Undercroft is now touring in Europe, but they are. Is one guitar player that lives in Hamburg, Germany, and the rest of them are living in Santiago, Chile.
Mm-hmm.
And they team up together here in Europe to make underground tours and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
one of the guys who played there plays now in Watain.
Yeah, I think it's the most crazy thing because he was bass player, and Batain guys, they were looking for a guy, and I know the history because I know all these Chilean guys, and they shortly the one guy offered him for Batain, and he's along with them since 15 years.
Czyli basista Undercrofta, który zmienił który jest zespołem takim rozrzuconym, tak? Bo główny dzisiejszy członek mieszka w Niemczech, reszta mieszka w Chile, spotykają się na trasy i grają je. To od 15 lat były już basista Undercrofta, gra w Watain i to już jest 15 lat, to już bardzo, bardzo długo. I know why they take him, because the Chilean metal players are the really one crazy and playing. Know what to you don't have to explain them how the metal should sound and what to do
It's
great metal.
Yeah, you're right. And these guys from Batain are crazy, and I hear some histories about them. And this Alvaro is into occultism, so this is the reason why they team up together, because Batain have this religious point of view.
Aha, czyli tu chodziło nie tylko o muzykę czy o to, co ja wspomniałem, że chilijscy muzycy są na tyle mocni i szaleni, że nie trzeba im tłumaczyć, jaki metal powinien być, ale tutaj się zgadali pod kątem okultyzmu, że Alvaro jest też okultystą i tutaj w tym względzie się po pierwsze zgadali. Może to rzeczywiście pasuje, bo Watain jest też takim zespołem, że poszło jedno z drugim. Nie dość, że pod względem religijnym się zgadali, to jeszcze muzycznie nie trzeba było sobie za bardzo tłumaczyć. Because we see on Metal Archives that Chilean scene is powerful. We see it in Poland, we feel it, we know the bands, at least few bands every Pole good listener will recognize few Chilean bands. How is it in Chile? I'll just explain. Pytam, jak jest z chilijskimi zespołem? Czy tam jest dużo, czy można wyczuć tych chilijskich? Bo my znamy tą scenę. Każdy zaangażowany w scenę muzyczną potrafi rozpoznać przynajmniej parę zespołów z Chile. So how do you feel it in your local place? It's metal still. Do you see metal heads in the cities? Do you see a lot of concerts? Is it live or is it
like I told you, it's pretty
weekend something?
Yeah, it's weekend stuff. But if you walk in the streets of Santiago, you will find metalheads often. It's a pretty metal city, and people somehow this music style fits with the character of the Chileans. So it's pretty massive and pretty active, and I mean it's pretty alive. people are posting, having podcast, concerts. So it's pretty alive thing.
Yeah, but this is capital. W Chile on mówi, że tak, oczywiście jeśli pracujesz na ulicach, to widzisz metalowców, ludzie postują sobie to tamto, wiadomo, social media. How's the rest of the country?
The south is more the most wicked bands came from the south because they have more. The southern people are more into wicked histories. I don't know, more into fantasies and superstitions. So the style of the south is more evil. It's more evil stuff, and in the north, it's different stuff. It's more fits more with American metal. It's more like a machine. I don't know. The lyrics are more about killing. It's more American. So this is the difference of the regions, because the countries it's hard to travel across the country because it's like a corridor. You know, it's not like Poland, which is like a square. Mm-hmm. And Chile, no, it's like a corridor. So we are very different. This position of the territory. So
yes, the country is very long.
It's very long, and if you want to travel, you cannot connect this. You have to travel from the top to the very south, from the north to the very south. But like I told you, in the south, metal is pretty active, and metal fits with this paganism. This
how long is from the south to the
kilometers? You make me trouble because I'm not good with this. Never was
but
good in the
it's
school.
few thousand kilometers.
Yeah, lots of. It's very long. So I don't know, maybe 10,000. I don't know. I don't want to speak about numbers because I'm very cheaty with it. But like I told you, it's pretty active. And the capital, of course, that have more concerts and stuff like that. But when bands takes tours, so sometimes they choose to tour the south and the capital. So in the regions the metal is pretty active too. It's metal country, in my opinion, Chile.
Okay, so rozmawiamy o Chile i jego różnicach. Jak to jest z tym metalem, więc w stolicy oczywiście, jak się pracuje, to tych metalowców można zobaczyć. Są różnice między południem a północą, bo Chile to jest bardzo wąski, ale bardzo długi kraj. 4 ponad 1000 kilometrów. More than 4,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Długości. Na południu są bardziej dziwaczne, złe zespoły, które są oparte na jakichś wierzeniach, przesądach. Natomiast północ, różnica jest bardzo długa. To zespoły bardziej grające w stylu amerykańskim, śmierć, technicznie. I to są różnice. Oczywiście wiadomo, że większość wydarzeń, koncertów odbywa się na terenie stolicy. But is metal popular in Chile?
It's a metal country. We are more metal than Argentinians. And I think the top countries in South America are Brazil, because they have more largest population there, but they are love metal. Colombians, and I think Chile and Peru are the most metal countries. Because other South Americans, they like to dance, and this Latino. And they are more into dancing, so they don't take so serious the metal thing. And these people are more hungry, and this metal thing fits to these people. So Chile is completely metal country. I'm really surprised.
Więc Chile, Peru i Brazylia to są te kraje związane z metalem. Reszta tak nie mocno, bo tam lubią tańczyć. Tam jest zupełnie troszkę inna kultura, a Chile to jest właśnie to miejsce, z którego myślę, że polscy fani wiedzą, że pochodzi bardzo rzetelna rzecz i dlatego Fallen Temple wydaje między innymi taki jeden z bardziej klasycznych chilijskich zespołów i tu pokazuje Victorowi Death Return. Jeden z albumów, które bardzo, bardzo lubię. Apostasy. Czy już dokonałeś go dziś? And this is one of the reasons we understand so much when we talk each other or when we listen to the music. To jest jeden z powodów, dla którego się tak dobrze rozumiemy, jak rozmawiamy tutaj sobie w radio i słuchamy muzyki, bo mimo, że pochodzimy z zupełnie odmiennych krańców świata, to cały czas uważam, że nasza polska wrażliwość jest na metal, jest podobna jak, co też dzisiaj w naszej rozmowie wcześniej przed audycją przywołałem z Wiktorem, jak nasza polska wrażliwość na angielski humor typu Monty Python czy Benny Hill. My rozumiemy, Wiktor w ogóle tego nie rozumie, on w ogóle nie kuma angielskiego humoru, a my kojarzymy i angielski humor, i angielski metal, i chilijski metal, który jest dla nas, wiadomo, czymś jakościowym.
Kurwa.
O, to kolejne słowo, które Wiktor zna. Widać, takie rzeczy wynosi się z domu, bo gdzieś indziej Wiktor mógłby poznać takie słowo, skoro mieszka w polskim domu.
Problemu.
No nie ma problemu. Wpierw kurwa, a później nie ma problemu. Tak, wszyscy się faceci tłumaczą. Okej. That's the old dude say first ska and then it's no problem. You see that metal scene in Chile will develop, or it will be going more into underground?
I don't.
I think by now, I think in the 90s was the time when the guys can have a chance to be international. So now it's more fans scene, you know. They are more worshippers because they kind of lose this. 90s was the time, in my opinion.
I think it's better that it's more fans than the band players.
Yeah. So
Especially at the concert.
So I don't know. I think mostly of the guys like me, we will die being metalheads with this metal attitude, you know. And after I don't know what will happen. It's like a worldwide thing. It's just they are enjoying the daily things and worshiping metal, and I don't have any. I don't know what will happen within 10 years more, you know? I don't know.
Wiktor nie wie, co będzie. Dzisiaj jest tak, że są ci ludzie, przychodzą na koncerty. On i jego pokolenie umrze jako metalowcy, ale czy ci, którzy dzisiaj się interesują w jakiś sposób metalem, tak skończą? Tego dzisiaj my nie wiemy. And how do you like? How do you find yourself within Polish metalheads? Do you find yourself very different against them or very similar?
No, there's
of course not mentioning the that we speak different language, we have different cultural stuff. Of course, we eat different dishes or stuff. Or quesadilla today.
Metal is a worldwide thing, and I feel that the people here with me, in my case, are pretty friendly. They are not. I'm very welcome, and until today, I have only good experience, and we can manage some conversation. People here, I don't know, looks like are more little shy. Maybe I'm wrong with these social perceptions. But once you start to drink with them and speak with them, they are more confident. And I like this way that the Polish behave more humble and shy, because slowly they start to speak about their meanings, and I like it because it's metal history. And
Polacy się otwierają, wiadomo, w takich bardziej bliskich relacjach, gdy puszczają im hamulce te społeczne, które ich blokują ze względu na wychowanie i naszą kulturę, a otwierają je te typowe środki NH5H, C2N5H, które otwierają Polakom głowy albo inne, i wtedy Wiktor odnajduje w nich bratnie dusze.
Yeah, it's like different pulse, but I slowly start to hang out with people, and because in Chile we are good for crazy parties, fast, crazy, and when you move to another place, people are different. So you have to have patience for it, and people here, like I told you, never have a problem with someone here, and they are slowly people here. Once you are hanging out with them, they start to be more confident.
Czyli jakby Wiktor nie spotyka się z problemami, które mogłyby go spotkać jako przybyłego do Polski, obcokrajowca. Wszyscy są dla niego otwarci, znaczy powiedzmy, ale trzeba trochę czasu nam, jak mówi, żeby się zacząć otwierać i być bardziej przyjaźni i otwarci. Tak, 666, the number of the beast.
Yes, Iron Maiden. I'm secret fans of Iron Maiden. Yeah, one of these.
Więc tacy my jesteśmy. To fakt. Ja też przeżyłem z Wiktorem imprezę, zanim się zacząłem do niego odzywać, bo takim jestem głupim i zrytym Polakiem. Now we play Melektaus.
Wow.
The band that I have on my shelf, and I played many times in Zakład Patologii Dźwięku, because is one of the most evil, crazy,
evil.
and fucking
insane.
distorting
Yeah.
stuff that was recorded ever.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melektaus, najbardziej dziki i porąbany zespół, jaki jest jeden z najbardziej na ziemi. Grałem nieraz w Zakładzie, pochodzi z Chile. Bardzo lubię. Mam na półce. W Zakładzie Patologii Dźwięku rozmawiamy sobie o Chile i chilijskiej scerze z Victorem, który jest właśnie pochodzi z Chile. Przed chwilą przytoczona została bardzo ciekawa scenka dotycząca właśnie jednego z chłopaków z Melektaus i jednego z chłopaków z Behemota, ale nie powtórzymy jej na antenie, bo została źle zrozumiana. Był Polska, szydera i dystans kontra chilijskie brak zrozumienia dlatego. Ale jak rozmawialiśmy tutaj w audycji, to jest wiele innych takich rzeczy, które oni rozumieją, a my nie, albo my rozumiemy, a oni nie. I to jest piękne na tym świecie, a mimo to ta muzyka, która jest tak dziwaczna i tak obca wobec natury, jest tym czymś, co nas kręci. So I just told that about this
rumor.
Rumor.
Yeah, we can say here in Poland.
No, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because it was just a rumor.
Yeah.
It was just confused because he was one of the guys was chilled and the rest of the guys didn't understand it.
Yeah.
Because it was the cultural difference.
But it was funny from this guy from
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
But if you don't understand it, it's not funny for you.
Yeah.
And that's why there are some things that you understand as a Chile guy, and we don't understand as a Poles, and opposite we understand and you don't understand.
Yeah.
And that's the fun is that we all have the understanding within the music that we like, the Polish music, the metal music, and we understand each other's at this point, although
I agree.
were born at the different places. We have different cultural stuff that we were brought, and at the end we love the same music and we have almost the same understanding for it.
I agree. 100%. 100% gay.
And this is and this is the it's okay to be gay, don't worry. And this is the stuff that we love and like, and we didn't touch about this, and we very lightly thinking about culture that is very connected with Latin American and the South America, which is macho culture. You feel and you say that's very free about that.
No, but they were stupid with this behemoth guy.
Yeah, it was very stupid
because this guy was joking, and they take it so serious, and it was big rumor all over Santiago.
Yeah, I had other rumors, and I heard a lot of other different stories about the South America's tour. For example, my friend I think he was touring with Behemoth also. And in some South America country, the guys, he was preparing the stage, and the guys were spitting on him.
Yeah.
And he was saying, "Oh, they're offending me." I said, "No, and somebody from the locals said, "No, they are respecting you." And this was totally different, yeah. So this is what we are talking.
Yeah,
that
man.
you understand some stuff as offending, your cement as so. I teraz znowu przytaczamy, bo to dotyczyło Behemota i członka Melektausa. Tam chodziło o koszulkę. Pawulon był bardzo zwyluzowany. Nie Pawulon, tylko ojejku. Z Opoczna, kolega. Zaraz sobie przypomnę. Był bardzo wyluzowany, miał koszulkę, tam coś o gejach i zachowywał się wyluzowanie na backstage'u. Wszyscy Chilijczycy wzięli to na poważnie i usunęli się z pokoju, a on po prostu robił żarty. A tu przytoczyłem inną historię w drugą stronę, gdzie kolega był technicznym na trasie Behemota, rozstawiał scenę i w jednym z krajów pluli na niego ludzie spod sceny. I on uważał, że po prostu to jest, jak to u nas, jest to wyraz niechęci, hejtu. A okazało się, że w tamtym kraju był to wyraz uznania i szacunku, bo ty pracujesz dla Behemota i my w ten sposób szanujemy cię i chcemy ci że ty pracujesz z Behemotem, a my jesteśmy jego fanami. Więc zupełnie totalnie odwrotne emocje i zupełnie inne odwrotne działanie i na tym polega świat, a tym, co spotkało ich, to jest właśnie metal. To jest metal what we meet with this different behavior, different culture and then... This band from the south, that German name. German name.
Yeah, it's cool. Retsen, you want me to speak about them?
And the speak of the name?
Okay. Retsen is a band from the south of South America, Chile, sorry. And they moved to Sweden, I think now, and they are releasing this wicked metal that is sounds a little like Black Altar. I think has lots of similarities, but it's heavy. It's like Celtic Frost. It's interesting. Yeah.
But so it's a German guy from the south of...
I told you... Yeah.
Yes, he's not a German, but...
It's their grandfather is German, and he
that's why he named his band.
Yeah. But because I'm a rumor guy, so I know rumors of him it's public radio. So yeah, he have some histories here across Europe. Some tasty rumors. Yeah, but it's not the place to talk about.
So let's consume his music and then consume his rumors.
Yeah, yeah, offline.
Darkening the skies with black omens.
Yeah? It
Yeah.
was really something about
wicked.
Black Altar.
Yeah, I think it's related with my songs like Black Altar because Black Altar is like tense constantly and they sound similar.
Okay, that's why I would like to ask you, because we are little bit going towards the end of our conversation. How you, as a metal fan,
Yeah.
living in Chile, were aware of something like Poland and Polish metal scene? Any bands or something? Have you ever heard about Poland as a country or place where the music comes from?
Yeah, I was
Before you came to Europe, before you came to
course.
Poland.
I'm metal. At the beginning, I'm metal.
Przepraszam, I'm sorry. Pytam o to, czy kiedykolwiek wcześniej, zanim przybył do Europy, do Polski, jako metalowiec rozpoznawał Polskę, jakieś polskie zespoły?
First of all, I'm metal maniac, so I'm collector, music collector. So I knew about Poland since many years, and the first time that we land to over Europe, we don't have any dates in Poland, but I was curious about the country, so I was pushing my bandmates to travel to Poland and to just running across the stores, the record stores. So
Why? Why to
because
Poland?
I was attracted to Poland.
Okay, so what was attracting you towards Poland?
Because I was huge fan of the sound of 90s Polish death metal bands. I was blown. My girlfriend always...
Okay, which bands?
Of course, Bader. I was blown by the Sotis EP. I was completely shocked because I as a metal fan, I checked it out. Their Ultimate Incantation, and for me sounded like more mass death metal, more common, like Baphomet, Obituary, no so character. But when they released this Sotis, I was fucked. I was completely... I wanted this sound in 95 because in 95 came this Carcass shitty albums like Hairwork, and Amorphis start to release shitty shit, and Paradise Lost start to be more pussies. And like metal looks like it start to be more like cool, like I don't know, Slipknot or Stoner. So for me, Bader was like these guys, along with Sinister that you have in your opening track, they were still loyal to heavy stuff and more hateful, you know? This is what I love it.
Dobrze, zapytałem go o jego... dlaczego go... Skąd Polska? Czy znalazł, czy wiedział o tym i tak dalej, tak jak wspomniałem. On mówi, że na pierwszej trasie nie byli, europejskiej nie zahaczyli o Polskę, ale jego zawsze to interesowało. Zapytałem dlaczego, no bo zaintrygował go sound polskiego death metalu, szczególnie Sotis, który w 95 wyszedł, lubił, słyszał do Ultimate, ale to dla niego było takie brzmienie jak wszyscy wtedy. Nic takiego wybijającego się. Natomiast gdy wyszedł Sotis, to death metal zaczął dążyć do takiego bardziej grzeczniejszego, uładzonego brzmienia i wtedy i Paradise Lost i cała reszta zaczęła zmieniać, a tutaj tak jak Sinister, Vader poszedł swoją drogą i miał nadal to złe i mocne brzmienie. What other bands from Poland that you recognize from the early days? And the latest, of course.
Yeah, I like this band Lost Souls. I never know how to pronounce.
Lost Souls.
I think it's the one is almost
from Wrocław.
Yeah, they're very powerful band. And I like this Polish way to make music that is crazy.
1 million notes in every tap.
But it's like crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot find in other music countries. I know I make mistake in other musical scenes. It's completely typical from Poland. And this for me was I like, for example, I will make a mistake. I love King Crimson. In my opinion, Vader and this for Lost Souls and when Behemoth start to be death metal, in my opinion, Polish have this labyrinthic, complicated way to make music. I don't know why and why it happens, but I like this.
To complicate the music.
Yeah, twisted and then complicated. So, for example, Scandinavians are super good for melody, Dismember, and Tomb is punk, Attitude. But the Polish were completely this wicked, complicated, labyrinthic music.
Więc Wiktor jest wielkim fanem Crimson King Crimson. Sorry.
Yeah.
I uważa, że Polacy są jakby mistrzami w komplikowaniu muzyki, bo Szwedzi, tu przykład daję Szwedów, oni są mistrzami melodii i tak dalej, a Polacy komplikowania i tak dalej. Rzeczywiście bardzo świetna uwaga, taka z boku. Może rzeczywiście w tym, bo on tu przywołuje, że nawet jak czy Lost Soul, czy Vader, czy wchodzący na progi death metalu Behemoth, właśnie taki Armageddon. No tak, rzeczywiście. Lubimy dysonansy, a najwięcej dysonansów jest chyba w Krajstagony.
A tak, yeah. And Infernal War now lately I like it. This war metal, this Polish version of war metal, like bands like Blasphemy or Angel Corpse, which I love too. But I like this Polish way to make it. And I like the project that they have, Imperit. These guys from Infernal War.
Yeah.
This techno death metal is completely fucking amazing, man. Yeah.
Terror techno metal.
Yeah, it's completely crazy and unusual.
Okay, we have to finish at this moment. It's our time is over. Więc wymieniliśmy tutaj wszystkie dziwne zespoły, które Wiktor lubi. Widzę, że nam się tutaj dobrze idzie. Muzyki połowy nawet nie wysłuchaliśmy, więc chyba będzie part 2. Part 2 of our meeting.
All right.
We'll finish with the last song from your list that we thought that it's a little bit doom, and I thought that it's
cool
influenced by Lovecraft.
Yeah, because the guy is writer. Maybe somehow you got this point of view. The guy is writer. He writes books, and he's completely wicked.
So all the playlist you will find in the fan page of Facebook. My guest was Victor.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here. Thank you.
Dziękuję bardzo wszystkim. Playlistę zobaczycie oczywiście na fanpage'u Zakładu Patologii Dźwięku. Moim gościem był Victor, prosto z Chile, zespołu Thornafire. Bardzo miło mi, że gościliśmy. Mam nadzieję, że daliście radę w tym językowym galimatiasie i mam nadzieję, że było dla was warto. Jeśli coś wam się podobało albo nie, to piszcie. Jeśli coś, to zrobimy część drugą, bo muzyki naprawdę jest mnóstwo. Chile to kopalnia muzyki, a tematów do rozmawiania o metalu jak zawsze jest mnóstwo. Kazimierz Walkwasa się nazywam. To był Zakład Patologii Dźwięku. Trzymajcie się. Radio UWM FM. Do usłyszenia za tydzień.